based game. Bit of a management game, I think. Random Digimon. Hello, how are you? So yeah, this is my first time playing WARSIM. Let's just get right into it. Hopefully there's a tutorial. Here, you decide what your world will look like. This choice completely shapes the game, so choose wisely. Random races. Pull from a list of 94,887,852 races to make a unique world. I can select specific races. I can customize every part of my game, or I can make a preset race pack. Let's do what the presets are. Humans only, creature races, procedurally generated beasts, everything but wizards, undead. So I don't know anything about the game. Elder Scrolls, please don't sue me, Bethesda. Greek mythology. This all looks cool, but I'm going to go to Hero. Do you want the races from this race pack to be left completely up to fate, or would you like to... how do I go back? Hang on. Let me just restart, because I don't... How do I restart here? Oh, I don't want display capture. Why? I guess I do want display capture. Right. Okay. Let's just do random races. Leave it up to fate. Yeah. Having never played the game, I have no point of reference. How long you wish your game to run for. Anything other than no time limit. Lets you see what becomes of your kingdom after your death. No matter what you choose, you always have options to continue playing beyond the time limit if you wish. Let's do very short to start out with, because I think this is the type of game that you play. There's the music you would like to play during the game. This music will play most of the game, but you can change it at any time in-game by heading to the settings menu, then change the current theme option. Classic 8-bit, currently active theme, calm theme, or no music. Let's do 8-bit for now. I like this. Let's do this. 0 to accept currently selected music. King, queen, or something else. It's good to be king, as Tom Petty said. Do you want to make your own name or have it one randomly generated? Let's have a randomly masculine name. Your name will be Althalos, son of Silas. Silas! I love Silas. Yes, Althalos, son of Silas. Do you want to make your own kingdom name or have one randomly generated? Let's have a random one. Or the default as Lona. Let's do a random one. Dirtwalk. Difficulty. It's my first time playing, so probably casual. What is the difference between difficulties? The difficulty choice in WARSIM affects the game in many ways. Chiefly, the difficulty affects the resources you are given at the start of the game. For example, casual mode grants you 5,000 peasants at the game start. Solid mode only gives you 100. Easier difficulties also set your kingdom's laws to easier defaults and sets your starting roads, trade posts, and throne room to be upgraded to a much better level from the get-go. The difficulty also increases or decreases the recruiting strength of all the other factions in the game and makes kingdoms you discover once defeating the first few. I'm going to need to start that sentence again. My brain just synapsed. The difficulty also increases or decreases the recruiting strength of all the other factions in the game and makes the kingdoms you discover once defeating the first few. I feel like there's a comma that should be somewhere in here, but whatever. Infinite game slots. Yeah, let's do casual. Casual mode. You are the renowned ruler of the great and powerful kingdom of Dirtwalk, fighting against the troublesome rebellion of Faradal the Kinslayer. Oh no. And the hordes of bandits loyal to Fëanor, overlord of the bandit horde, as well as several minor bandit gangs who pester your lands. So we've got Faradal, Fëanor, and then minor bandits. The world is vast and complex. There is much to see and do, and little time to waste. From the fabled ancient lands to the blood-soaked arena, these lands call to the united to be united under the flag of Dirtwalk. Generating independent kingdoms and lords. Enter 1337 in the main menu for a secret. I'm going to have to remember that. The world is full of mystery and wonder. There are many people in this world. They are men, red kobolds, pygmy corpse lords. That sounds fantastic. Green screerocks, warrior cyclops, metal minotaurs, goblins, and demons. Not unlike your average American workplace. The annals of history remember well your rise to the throne. How did it happen? Let's leave this up to fate. Default. You were raised the heir to the land and prepared to assume rule upon your father's death. You were not prepared for it to come so soon, as your father was slain by an assassin in the night. You're invited to the royal crowning ceremony, where you can learn of your newly inherited realm. Of course, you are the ruler of this kingdom and can also ignore the ceremony completely. Yeah, we're going to the ceremony. We're a good boy. In the throne room. You enter what is now your throne room for the first time. There are small crowds of people who are gathered to see their new king. As you take a moment to observe the room, the High General of Dirtwalk approaches. It's quite the handsome face. I'm going to get my mouse off the screen. This is General Gorin Pickener. Greetings to you. I hope you are well, my lord. I shall crown you as the one true king of Dirtwalk. You gained this title by inheritance, as your father was the king before you, until his death by the hands of the Shadow Assassins. You are now the king of Dirtwalk. I pray your reign is long. Now before we leave, there is a final thing we must do. Get the ceremonial glass bottle. smashes it to the floor, grinning at you. That brings our ceremonies ceremoniously to an end. I realize I'm paraphrasing here. But that's how I'm going to stay engaged. Now, you will most certainly wish to know the state of the realm. Dirtwalk is vast and far-reach, spanning 29 territories. The kingdom's personal army consists of 5,000 peasant workers, 1,000 soldiers, and 25 loyal knights who serve your cause. Now, that's all for military matters. For the realm's finances, the kingdom has a total of 50,000 gold in its coffers, which is a very high sum. There's also 8,206 additional gold in the bank. My king, now that you are crowned, you may speak to Old Kroll if you wish for any tutoring on matters of the realm. If you're unsure on what to do, I would highly recommend it, though if you would like to discuss it later, you may do so by returning to the throne room. Yeah, let's speak to Old Kroll. Welcome, my lord. Prepare yourself for some good old tutoring. Now, firstly, I must ask how you'd prefer me to explain these things. I can give you a full explanation with every detail, a fair explanation with less of the less relevant detail, or if you wish, a version so simple a mere child could comprehend it. Simple version. Explore menu, do things, you win. That gets a screenshot. Top menu, show gold, show lands, it help. Troops, high mercenary companies, manage staff and champions, arrange display, change laws, okay. Hire men. Men fight, you win. Yeah, let's go for something a little more explanatory. Standard. Okay, go back to the tutoring, please. You can recruit, sell, and disband troops. Wait, sorry. The recruit, sell, and disband troops menu allows you to do just that. You can build your army here and make tweaks to wages and troops. Yeah, tell me more about this section. The hire units menu allows you to hire peasants, soldiers, knights, bandits, goblins, and potentially foreign merc units if you have the upgrade for it. The sell menu allows you to sell your troops for half their value. Disband unit menu allows you to get rid of troops that you don't want. Disarm and convert units menu allows you to disarm your soldiers and have them become peasants. And if you have the upgrades, allows you to convert knights to recruiters and slaves to slave soldiers. And if you have a barracks, you can train other units too. Here you can buy various upgrades that will give different effects and bonuses to the recruitment process. And in the troop wages menu, you can reduce and increase the wages. Alright, let's learn about mercenary companies. Hireable warbands that can be paid for single battles or paid to stay at your side for much longer. They fight independently from your own armies and can be very helpful. Here you'll see the mercenary group name, initial hire cost, and yearly payment. Once in the merc menu, you will be able to hire them permanently or for a single attack, and you'll also be able to learn more about them. Alright. Staff and champions. Staff do tasks and help you rule your realm effectively. Champions are the heroes that fight in your name and rule your forts. You can hire them from this screen. One moment, please, chat. I just want to double check that my stream is on Twitch. Yes. Twitch. Testing latency. Yes. Testing latency. Okay, the latency's pretty good. Although I think the audio is a little quiet. Let's turn this up a little bit. There we go. Now you can hear my dulcet tones a little bit better. View your channel. Yes, I am in fact live. Alright, let's do the latency test here. Let's turn this up a little bit. There we go. Now you can hear my dulcet tones a little bit better. Okay. I'm going to turn everything up just a little bit more. Alright, back to the game. Staffing companies. Yeah, we're going to learn more about this section. Inside the staff screen, you'll see the various vacant slots. Enter them to find choices of potential new staff members, with new ones being available each year. So we've got Head Diplomat, Spy Master, Court Jester, High General, Steward, First Champion, Second, Third, Fourth, and Fifth Champions. Diplomacy. The ability to learn about and make deals with other groups in the realm. Some kingdoms may be unable to do diplomacy, such as xenophobes and savages. Others, however, may be open to peace, trades, and alliances. I think the USA currently satisfies the former of those two options. Kingdoms that are much weaker than yours can also be persuaded into vassalization, giving you their military support, troops, and lands. Let's learn about laws. Change various policies and taxes in your realm with varying effects. The best thing to immediately look at are what taxes to set up and how to handle recruitment. Okay. Free enlistment is soldiers. Forceful enlistment is twice as many, but peasants... Oh, okay, I understand. And no enlistment is nothing. The first two are your best options in recruitment. Okay. Kingdom upgrades. Help improve your kingdom. These range from improvements to farming to a monster pit you can store monsters in to fight and train. Ooh. Worth exploring the upgrades menu and discovering all you can from there. There are many different categories and upgrades. Throne room is your seat of power. Here you'll have visitors all over come to bother you. You can also host staff meetings. It's wise to either deal with all visitors or hire a steward to do it for you. You can arrange with your guards who can and cannot enter the throne room. In doing this, you can customize things as you wish, upgrade your throne room, and you can host entertainers, everything from jugglers and jesters to fighting gnomes and farting slimes. The arena can be found in many conditions, from local fight pit to colossal arena. You can bet on fights, watch tournaments, or even buy the place. Owning the arena will open another branch of options in customizing and improving it. Store your excess gold in the Royal Bank to keep it safe, or take out big loans for your fancy development projects. Raiding the bank is a scandalous act, but will earn you huge sums of gold if you need it. The other building screens allow you access to the prison, and if you have the upgrades, several other important locations too. You can unlock 2 additional locations to the other buildings screen if you build them, a goblin settlement and a monster fighting pit. The Kingdom Report screen lets you read up on recent changes to your realm and the wider world with many reports for different areas. Beyond reports, there are also several other helpful tools and informative screens worth looking through, such as viewing faction rankings. Exploring the realm is a vital part of the game and allows you to discover new locations. There's 4 directions of the realm, each with their own subregions. You can attempt to explore and find new locations each year. The Northern Realm is filled with all kinds of hostile places and hardy groups, most famously of all, the Black Market. The Eastern region is mysterious and known most for its artifact market, the magic-protected market where great and powerful artifacts are sold. The Southern region is a place to avoid by most travelers, assumed and rumored to be filled with man-eating demons. And the Western region is highly civil and mostly peaceful, known most for the great settlement of Darkdale. Ending the current year brings you to the combat phase. Here you can launch an attack. Any troops sent away won't be able to defend from any attacks you might face. After this, a report is shown and a new year begins. There are 3 types of attacks you can carry out in the battle phase. Invading an enemy will take a territory from them and lead to their eventual collapse. Raids take their gold. If they have any, skirmishes, good old battles. Alright. That's the tutorial. I feel like I've learned not how to play, but how to look around. I guess I'm done with the tutorial. Take care, my lord. I really wish it would just, like, give you some suggestions as to, like, what to do your first time through. We have visitors in the throne room. We could visit the Grand Arena, bank, other... there's like so many different options. I guess... let's change the laws. I seem to remember... they said you should change the laws early on, right? Your scribe is brought before you. He unravels a fresh scroll, eagerly awaiting your new laws and edicts. Let's start with taxes. Pulls out the scroll of taxes and subsidies and prepares to make amendments to it. Remove gambling tax. So higher betting limit. End banking tax. Higher interest rate. And land tax, large popularity boost. Subsidize arena, higher betting max, costs $1,000 per year. Sorry, gold. Subsidize militia, more militia recruits, costs $1,000 per year. Tax, tax people's tax, more tax equals more tax. I guess let's get a popularity boost. Scribe notes down your demands on a scroll and heads off to action them. You have revoked the land tax. And let's higher. So, like, if you end the banking tax, higher interest rate. For me, I don't understand how that works. Well, since we won some favor, let's cash that in for a tax and get some money back. Scribe notes down your demand on a scroll and heads off to action, though. You've declared a tax on other taxes. I guess. Recruitment and training. Alright, so I could declare free enlistment, which gets soldiers every turn. Forceful enlistment, which is what I currently have. Gain lots of peasants each turn. No enlistment. Ban local militia. Let's stop peasant training, get some popularity back, I'm assuming. And declare free enlistment. +1 public opinion. I guess I don't know what allow peasant training does for against goblin policies. Begin the goblin celebration. What does it cost 1k per turn or give us 1k per turn? Let's ban goblin slavery. Maybe we could make friends with goblins? I don't know. The public liked it. All goblin factions like you more now. Okay. The slavers have been jailed, and the slaves have been freed across your lands. 149 goblins have come to serve you out of gratitude. Okay. What else? Mercenary policies. Outlaw, regular mercenary groups, large mercenary groups grant, 4 small mercs. Let's, regular mercenary groups. I'm gonna, even though it says active, I'm curious what pops up. Nothing. Okay. Social policies. Currently have 50,000 gold coins. Alms for the poor. Hire the love cult to increase public order. You have no slaves to free. Right. um, let's leave this as it is for now. Crime policies. Close the prison, set prisoners free. We don't have any prisoners, it said. Declare mass execution law. Keep prison population low. Declare rehabilitation law. Allow overzealous arrests. More prisoners per turn. I'm going to leave that. Celebrations. Should we declare a new celebration? Sure. Listen to the new name, no periods, full stops, dots, please. Okay. What you name your new celebration? I have no clue. If only I had a chat here to help me. Let's call it Coronation. No, too easy. Simone. What was her name? Simone. The I Feel Good lady. Not Simone Biles. That's the gymnast. New celebration. Let's call it Freedom Day. Freedom, 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 hoy. Let's do it every 10 years. What will happen? Ooh. During the celebration, select to choose. Select again to cancel. Okay. Ooh, up to 3 different things. Parade sacrifices, free all slaves. Sure, let's do free all slaves. Drunkenness and burning celebratory fires. Heck yeah. That sounds just like Freedom Day from Futurama. Against celebration of Freedom Day. No way, man. Others? Bandit Scourge. Offer 5 gold. Reward for bandits. Longer harvest hours. Peasants work hard. Issues may arise. Forgive outlaws. Force everyone to wear hats. Weird. Declare a different number for our current year. Yeah, let's do that. We're in like year 172. Yeah. People aren't gonna like having to alter their calendars. Let's call it year 1. Yeah, get over it, people. Then let's get rid of any bandits that may arise. The scribe notes down your demands on a scroll and heads off to action them. You've declared a bandit scourge. Scrolls and notices are spread around the lands stating a 5 gold reward to any bandits captured and brought to your guard. Okay. What else should we do? Look at our troops. I guess auto recruitment. Greetings, my lords. You wish for recruitment to be handled for you automatically. Before we go further, I must know, do you wish to define the exact recruitment process we should follow, or do you wish for the setup to also be managed for you based on recommendations? Yeah, automate it. We're already recruiting automatically. Do you wish to make changes to the rules? Sure, let's tweak the rules. Change the rules. Change the order units will be recruited in. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a different thing. Alright, so change the rules for local militia. What does that do? How many peasants do you wish to be recruited from the militia each turn? None per turn, 1. I don't know. How do I back out? I don't know. How many am I currently recruiting per turn? I guess the maximum possible? Oh no, it was 100 before. Right. So let's change that back to 100. Alright, I don't know what any of this means. Yeah, let's go back to where we were. We upgrade the kingdom. Income buildings. Now we have a tax. So should we get a little tax office? Ooh, trading caravans. How much money do I have? 50,000? Why don't we get a tribute box? Sure. Terraton Bank Crafters. Oh, I can't get that because it's 50,000. Okay. Might get a tribute collection stand as well. You know what? It's not that much money. And then let's get out of here. Military buildings, guilds and order buildings, productivity buildings, arena. I guess let's visit the throne room. 60 visitors. Welcome to the throne room. Here you can deal with visitors from across your realm and beyond. As time goes on, you may find the number of visitors swelling to huge lines. As a ruler, you may choose to deal with every last visitor, but if the task becomes too monotonous, you should look into hiring a steward. Stewards will deal with any visitors left unseen by you at the end of a turn. Be careful who you hire to be your steward, though. Stewards can have one of a number of different traits that affect how they manage and deal with throne room visitors. Xenophobe, Dungeoneer, Kind-hearted, Military, Goblin Friend, Money Grubber. Okay. You enter the throne room and take your place on a large throne that dominates the room. You look to your guards, who immediately inform you that there is a pretty long line of 60 people waiting to see you. I guess let's send in a visitor. You're visited by a traveling bard. He asks to play a song on his vampiric lute for a price of 13 gold. I'm a decent musician. I shall play you a very short song. Ask his name. The bard reveals that he's Lucius. Lucius, where are you from, buddy? You're a warrior. Nice, that doesn't answer where you're from, but I guess it tells you, well, origins doesn't mean where you're from. He was a warrior, and he plays a vampiric lute. I guess, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust him. Let's send him to the dungeon. I demand a trial by combat and stares at you, waiting for your response. Sure. A soldier is called forward to fight him. Lucius the Bard has 70 HP. Your soldier has 144 HP. Your soldier barely touches the opponent with a wide swing. And misses. Tries again. Lands a punch. Lucius lands a light punch. Soldier with a light punch. Soldier barely touches. Bone shattering punch. Ouch. Lucius gets a hard punch. Soldier barely touches the opponent with a wide swing. And the soldier lands a punch. Lucius the Bard lands a light punch on his opponent and another light punch. The soldier retaliates with a light punch himself, over and over, harder, lighter, until he finally misses. Lucius the Bard lands a punch on the opponent, but he's on death's door. The soldier barely touches the opponent. The Bard touches the opponent with a wide swing. A retaliation, and the fighting is finally over. The winner of the fight is your soldier. The soldier is victorious, and by proxy, so are you. The man's body is removed from court. A -10 retaliation to Musicians Guild. Or relation. Okay, the Musicians Guild is not happy with me. Alright, another visitor. You're visited by a man who leads a group of 6 mercenaries from the black market. We're known in the market. Hire us, 150 gold. Sure, let's get some mercenaries up in here. You order the gold to be paid, and the recruitment is done. The man says for honor before charging out of your court to collect his equipment. The rest of the group are quick to follow him. Okay. They are bandits, so they're not going to last long. I assume they're bandits. It says +6 bandits. Another visitor. You're visited by a farmer who wishes to complain. My king, your army has goblins in it. This is not acceptable. No, we like goblins here. He's not threatening us, so I don't think we have to retaliate. Let's just refuse to do anything. He leaves upset. Okay. An angry farmer says, You know now I'm here in front of you. I'm drawing a blank on what? Oh, I get it. You know, should be period. You know, now I'm here in front of you. I'm drawing a blank on what I wanted to say. Oh, we could kill him. No. Well, I hope you remember it another time. Okay. An armed woman who demands the right to a glorious death fighting for Dirt Walk. Yeah, absolutely. Like, is there any reason why I shouldn't be doing all this? You're visited by a farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. His neighbor broke one of his gates and won't pay for a new one. I guess. I mean, he's a farmer. Is his neighbor also a farmer? Can we, like, go to trial here? I think the farmers could use our help. Make the neighbor pay. You're visited by an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins, as he and his family had to resort to eating their dog. Sure, 30 coins seems like a measly pittance to ease his burden. Man who enters throne room flustered with 5 boys to boot. Says, these no good little bastards have been eating my food and wasting time on my farm for far too long. They're old enough to fight now, so send them off to some war. Turn them into men. Take them from me. A gold coin ahead. I want them gone. Yeah, no, I'm not going to pay the guy. But we'll take the boys. Yeah, nice. You're visited by an insane beggar who says the manga is truly stuck in the cycle of his realm. What to do here? Let's send him to the dungeon, because we could at least take care of him there.
No.
The boys flee. What does it mean, the boys flee? Like the soldiers I recruited? An armored man who claims to be an outlaw. He offers to pay you 81 gold to forgive society's outlaws and allow them to return to Dirt Walk. No. That's dangerous. If I let him free. Let's be hard on crime here. Yeah, no, I don't trust this guy. Public didn't like it, though. King's words cannot be trusted. Oh, because I took the money. Okay. A short guildsman who enters the throne room flustered with 3 boys to boot. It's the same story as before. Yeah, let's enlist the boys. Alright, so I think we're going to keep getting repeats. Let's... Can we upgrade the throne room? That's a lot of money. Build a trapdoor under your throne room. No, not necessary. Set the rules for who can come. Let's leave it open for now. Then let's just hire a steward. That's not in this menu. So let's call a meeting. Old Crow slowly approaches and takes Goran Pickener. This is the first meeting you and your council have held. Meetings are a tool for you to discuss various topics with your staff. There are 5 seats on the council that will be occupied if you have the corresponding staff. The seats are High General, Spymaster, Jester, Diplomat, and Steward. Each of these staff members will advise you as best as they can on the issues discussed. If you wish to know more about a certain topic, you may ask a question again, as each staff member could have many different things to say about a given topic or issue. Let's ask about military matters. How can I make my army more effective? Get an armory. Alright. A big one. Big army. The wider realm. Was it the east or the west that had other people? Darkdale and Goblinwood should be the main focus of your diplomacy. However, don't rule out Smallhaven. What was west or east? The artifact market is a place of great power. Right. What was north? Many in the north are hostile, regardless of who you are. Okay. Alright. How do I hire a steward? Send in the next visit, arrange entertainment, upgrade the room, manage the number of visitors, set the rules, call a meeting, revisit the tutorial, and learn about managing, retire from ruling the realm. Let's manage staff. That's where you get a steward, right? Have a staff meeting. Let's get a steward. We can speak to them. Alright, let's speak to Gokak, the Undamaged. I have turned around failing kingdoms with my wise decisions and owe my life to goblins. I will serve you as loyally as I can, and I require payment of 209 gold per year. Hell yes. We do the goblins around here. Let's get a spy master. I feel like that's a good choice to make. 3 potential spy masters are sent to your court. Geedwin, the Storm Watcher. I've read almost every famous paper on spying, even written some. Zarhon the Puny. This guy's actually taken spying contrast, not just written and read about it. And if you don't hire me, I'll start a rebellion. Nice. And Vol Hardax. Made for quite an awkward feat. I desperately need the job. I blew my money on fighting bits. Honestly, the best guy is the one who, skill level 97. Oh, you kind of get what you pay for here. I kind of like him. I dig him. don't need a court jester, a champion. Let's have a staff meeting. Fumbles into the sea. Ooh, that's not good. You know what? No, this is what I've already done. It just gives more opinions from more people. What else can we do? Kingdom upgrades. We wanted an armory, right? Ooh, that's expensive. I feel like number 11 makes sense. Guard genital protection plates. Your guards can't be hitting the balls. It just makes sense, right? You pay the gold. All your guards' armor is plated with genital guards now. Okay. No more getting hit in the balls. You can get a spiked genital protector. Recruitment signs, 600. Up to 1 extra soldier recruited per land owned each year. Slightly less people visiting to join you in the throne room. I'm fine with that. I guess I'll get the armory. Okay. What else? Visit the Grand Arena. 10 scheduled fights this year. Warriors battle and locals pay to watch. The arena is owned by a local business person named Galeric Geyerson. The entry fee to watch is 46 gold. Let's speak with the local patron of the arena. Okay, just bet on the tougher ones. Let's speak to the arena owner, Galeric Geyerson. Alright. Come on now, time is money. What is it? What is this place? This place is my moneymaker. Speaking of, time is money, so please don't waste my small mine. Tell me more about yourself. I'm Galeric Geyerson. Remember my name. I'm dealing with this magnificent place. Okay. Yeah, this guy's no help. Back to the arena. Ooh. Sounds chaotic. Let's just watch a fight for now. Knight versus Pygmy High Corpse Lord. The gate slides open, and the two fighters emerge readily from the gates. The crowd is electric, and their chanting can be heard from miles around. The warriors charge in and prepare for death. Pygmy High Corpse Lord gets a dazzling strike. A knight. The knight gets a decent hit on the Pygmy High Corpse Lord. Knight blocks and hits the Pygmy High Corpse Lord. It's a critical hit. Ooh, the Pygmy High Corpse Lord swings and stabs Knight hard. Knight shouts, "You make me laugh, coward." The crowd cheers for Pygmy High Corpse Lord and chanting, "Keep it up, you can do it." Yeah, this looks like it's not going to end well for the Knight.
Overkill!
Pygmy High Corpse Lord strikes Knight on the head with the incredible force. The Knight was slain and defeated. The crowd roars and chants for Pygmy High Corpse Lord as he leaves victorious. What is Grand Champion? Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, is the current Grand Champion of Dirtwalk, having recently assumed the title. He has no ranks to his name, but will soon fight his debut fight as Grand Champion. How does he have no rings? Let's bet on him to win, I guess. Let's bet on the Grand Champion. How much gold? 5,000 max. 300. The crowd screams and shouts as the two warriors emerge and charge toward each other's intent to kill. Text wrapping and the lack of punctuation messes me up sometimes. There is much tension and anticipation in the air. The fight stops for a moment as a naked goblin streaks across the arena ground before jumping over a barrier and escape. I love the goblins. Alright, Sir Dunak has more health to start out with. And he immediately swings and stabs Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas. The crowd begins chanting, "Kill Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic." No, crowd, no. Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, cracks Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, on the head. 25 points of HP damage. Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, swings for the Eldurin, the... let's just call him LDB of the sea. He misses. Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, gets a quick but sharp hit on Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, for 13 damage. Crowd soars for Sir Dunak, Titan of Magic. Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, gets hit by a bottle thrown from the crowd, devastating. Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, cracks Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, on the head with force. 23 points of damage, sending him down to 53 HP. Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, and Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, get caught in a parry that quickly breaks. Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, catches Eldurin with a quick hit on the head for 12 damage. Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, swings slightly but gets a good hit on Sir Dunak. Sir Dunak gets a very sharp strike on Eldurin's. Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, is now a lifeless corpse. The mighty Grand Champion has successfully defended his title and leaves with glory, honor, and a higher win count. He's won a total of 1 fights, and I won 600 gold. How much to hire this guy? Alright, I guess that's enough for the arena. Let's explore. Wait, Kingdom reports. What do we... have a report from last year, sure. What kingdom symbol? E for dirt walk. You know what? Yeah, let's change it. I mean, let's leave it. I don't know, man. Let's explore the realm. Let's go west. I remember liking what I heard about that. Denland is one of the most peaceful places in all the realms. Little more than farmland and workers, and hardly any room for trouble at all. The land is fertile, and the folk are mostly happy. 3 chances to explore. Yeah, sure. You wander for a while, but discover nothing new. don't understand. You have yet to explore here. I explored. Press 1 to explore. Here we go. A mining company. What is all this empty space? I don't understand. Alright, Montfort Mine. You come upon Montfort Mine, a large mine complex marked with spears prodding out of the ground. The place is filled with miners chipping away and piling ore into small baskets. You're informed this mine is controlled by the Harlaw Mining Company, which is a company run by peasant miners. We don't have enough money to offer to buy it. Demand a tribute. Speak to the master of the mine. Ask about the mine. Montfort's been ours for quite some time. Good mine. Lots of ore inside. Wouldn't swap it for any other mine around here. That's for sure. Ask about the mining company. We formed out some small independent mining groups. Formed out of some small independent? I don't know. We formed out some small independent mining groups and then hired lots of locals. It's a good operation. We all get paid well. The West is our home, but I won't ignorantly claim it's the best place, as I haven't been north, east, or south. I will say, however, that the West, or at least where I've been, it's a very nice region. What kind of mine we got here? One with 17,542 ore. Let's see if we can squeeze a tribute out of them. The master of the mine arrives to greet you, and here's your request. He agrees that from now on you shall receive tribute from the mine, as he does not want to cross a king, but he doesn't seem happy about the requests. And let's speak with a random miner. Nothing else down here but a mine. Alright, that was successful. I guess we leave. Can we go west again? No more explore chances. So, like, even if we go here, no. We can do more fights. We can end the year. Just end the year, see what happens. As you prepare to move on, your head diplomat approaches you. My king, are you sure you wish to move on? There's nothing else you wish to attend to, then there's no issue. Yeah, I don't know. I still wish to move on. Your steward, Gokak the Undamaged, bows to you and says, I have dealt with the 49 visitors and petitioners for you. Here's my report. I spent 349 gold. I earned 64. I had 12 people executed. Hired 3 peasants. Hired 4 soldiers. Hired a golem. Got 2 magical blue tri-fruits. Interesting. the makeup of our attacking force. How many shall we send? I'll choose myself. Yeah, let's send half of our peasants, I guess. Half of our soldiers. Half of our knights. All of our bandits. All the down ones. No. Let's not do this for now. My lord, do you wish to watch the battle take place or just hear about it afterwards in the battle reports? Let's watch it. A great night storm shrouds the battlefield. A great night storm shrouds the battlefield. Do you wish to launch the attack or wait a while and hope of more favorable weather? Wait a while. You're waiting for a while the weather changes and your troops prepare. A falling snow coats the battlefield before the two armies clash. Moderate likelihood of weather events during battle, 20% red defense, battle strength bonus for the rebels. Ooh.
Charge!
Under a snow-lined sky, your army marches forward, crying to meet the enemy. One of your men shouts, "Charge," and the two armies clash. You manage to form an effective pincer, overrun your opponent's forces. You lose 9 peasants. The enemy loses 83 soldiers and 66 peasants. The raid was a success and your troops loot all that they can get their hands on. Gold looted from the rebels. 6 relation with the rebels. 1 public opinion for beating a smaller enemy force. The battle over, you're brought a battle report showing troop losses and survivors. View the battle report. The rebels lost 149 troops. You lost 9 troops. Detailed breakdown. Those things I've already seen. Okay. You receive a report of the goings-on in the last year. You can read through it in detail, look at a more simplified version, or create and view your own custom report. Let's read all the details. Alright. We have the diplomat, spy master, general, and steward. Soldiers. Pay 75 in wages to your knights. 195 gold for the bandits captured. In your bandit scourge. Notable events. Your heavy defense palisades managed to prevent 4 raids from happening under the bandit scourge. 39 bandits have been captured, costing 195 gold. The militia recruits 522 new peasants. The Orange Black Hand have recruited 30 new mercs. The Sukkal Fire Company recruited 63 mercs. The Ocean Mercenaries have 1. Life Mercenaries have 24. And Sir Dunak, the Titan of Magic, defeated Eldurin, the Beard of the Seas, in the Grand Arena. Spy reports. The rebels enlisted 14 new soldiers from their 6 lands. King of Kroot has 53 tribals, 14 berserkers, 9 warlords. Kingdom of Iraq enlists 34 tribals, 13 berserkers, and 8 warlords. Dirtwalk raided the lands of the rebels. Iraq attempted to raid the lands of the Altered Champions, but were unsuccessful. The Kingdom of the Warrior Cyclops invaded the lands of the Altered Champions. Metal Chiefdom hired Pure Roses to raid the lands of the Altered. Not successful. Treasury has increased 10,000 gold. Bank has increased 59 gold. So, we made more money than we spent, I believe. What does the simple report say? This looks just as long. Okay. Move on. The year 2 dawns, and with it comes a feeling of mistrust and opportunism stirring men to banditry across the realm. Bandit levels are rising. Bandit hordes are no... Well, alright, so the bandit groups. We need to talk with them. Your diplomat tells you of the various bandit gangs in the realm. You also wish to know more of the general bandit situation. Let's view a current report. Minor. Ooh. Effects of the general bandit level. These are the effects of the current bandit level has on the realm. The higher the bandit level is, the quicker new gangs spawn. The more bandit groups are able to recruit, the quicker the bandit level naturally increases. Bandit level 50, reducing. Bandit level to 24 and below will decrease the effects. 1 in 7 chance a new gang will spawn into any free slot each year. General bandit level has 1/3 chance of increasing by 1 each year. All bandit groups have a 1.5 times recruitment bonus. How do I reduce? Many ways to root out the bandit influence in the realm. Kill off any bandit groups. You might also try finding any bandit controlled locations in the realm and conquering them, as well as enacting anti-bandit laws and policy. Right, so... don't want to increase the bandit level. Circle bannered Gold Guardians. Bribe them to stop raiding you. Ask diplomats to try to make peace. Ugh. View their stats. 388 men, 50 warlords. What is their leader's information? Azil the Putrid Vagrant. What is their relations with other factions? They are not chill with the rebels, crew, Iraq, Runic, Metal Chiefdom, Unified Rangers, Crimson Panda Wizards, Altered Champions. Alright. So their biggest enemy is the runic city-state of Deatharok. And their biggest allies are the circle-bannered Gold Guardians. Wait, they are the circle-bannered Gold Guardians. Okay. Let's see if we can make peace. Ew. Well, we're gonna need to replace him. Sodom the Goblin. Hello, I am the one named Sodom the Goblin. I once saved a kingdom from the brink of political destruction. I had references, but an ogre ate my parchment. I expect to pay 92 gold per year. I like that he's a goblin. Tadwin the Loyal. Once helped a kingdom convince their enemies to war with each other. Helped the kingdom convince their enemies to war with each other. Also quite funny if you get to know me. And then Hezra Stoneaxe. Traveled around the lands and know much of their customs. Goblin Boy. 100%. I guess let's get ourselves a champion. Zrip the Instrument of Fate sounds pretty baller. Pay the gold and Zrip the Instrument of Fate is hired and joins your court. It's the first champion of Dirtwalk. Okay. Any other diplomacy I could be doing? Adventurer groups. You brought a list of the currently active adventuring groups you know of. You're welcome to try and contact them, but groups of adventurers are notoriously difficult to find. What did I do? Oh, I did number lock. Guku Kaka's Savage Adventuring Clan. You inquire about this Guku Kaka's Savage Adventuring Clan and are told they are a group of green ski rocks who seek to slay many. They're indifferent to us. What is their history? Kukukaka's Savage Adventuring Clan are an adventurer group led by Kukukaka the Worm. Their origin is unknown, but they're made up of 52 green ski rocks and are dedicated to killing as many living things as possible. In 2 fought and killed 5. What? In 2 fought. Whatever. Let's try to summon them. How are we going to do it? Send an emissary. Summoning them to your throne room with an offer, with a demand. A generous gift. Let's try that. Alright. The emissary heads off to try to convince the Skukukaka's savage adventuring clan. Anything could happen, but several things can impact your chances of success. Skukukaka, the worm leader of the Skukukaka's savage adventuring clan, arrives in your throne room and asks what you want. I have a request. I'd like them to ally themselves with me. Kukukaka the worm says, no, that doesn't work for us. Following the refusal, the adventurers decide to leave. Well, let's make them regret that. Your men destroy Skukukaka's savage adventuring clan and return as heroes. Alright. Alright, so what do I do now? Let's visit the throne room, send in some visitors. You're visited by a mad beggar who shouts, "You're the one who stole my soul. I can see it in your eyes." That guy's dangerous. Send him to prison. Let's have another one. Woman who says she's tired of being held back and wants to take up arms. Sure. An armed bandit who says he's a lone sellsword and can be hired to join your army for 6 gold. We don't do bandits. You're visited by an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins as his family is starving. Sure. Farmer who says a dispute needs to be settled. His neighbor kicked his dog and he's very distressed. Have the neighbor kicked by a guard with strong metal boots and warn him that if he touches the dog again, he'll be jailed. Oh, it's just a dog. One of your messengers passes on a scroll for you and says the champion in question is waiting to be assessed by you. Ooh. Greetings, I'm Tacitus the Stooge Sailor, warrior by trade. I would join you if you would take me. Yeah. The warrior grins and then bows to you. Thank you, he says before heading off to take the position of second champion of Dirtwalk. Drunk man. Hey, I was drinking and I thought of a really funny joke. Do you want to hear it? Yes. What do you call a goblin with a thief catching tripwire? A fool. No one wants crappy goblin loot. No, we like goblins here. We're not going to joke about them. To the dungeon. Okay. I don't think the drunk man's going to win this one. He swings and obviously misses the soldier. Somehow the soldier misses the drunk man. Drunk man must be stumbling unpredictably. However, he takes another hit. Hits him with a light punch. Misses. Taps him again. The drunk man manages to land a light punch on the soldier. Soldier retaliates with a hard punch. Missing a second time, though. Drunk man lands punch. Let's just get rid of this. much what I thought would happen. More visitors. Eastern village idiot who says he has to join the army because he lost a bet. Nice. One of your messengers passes on a scroll for you and says a champion in question is waiting to be assessed. Shroud, the Titan of Death, warrior by trade. I would join you. Sure, yeah. I guess. Can we get some entertainment? Let's do magic and mystery entertainment. And a changeling. The changeling enters your court, bows, and says, "Gaze upon my face." A recall its features. For soon it will be lost to oblivion with a new visage, and a new visage shall take its place. Then he covers his face with his hands. Moments later, a swift movement of his hands, his face is changed completely. He pauses for a moment, then speaks again. And now I shall perform what is known as the Dance of the Changelings. After changing his face a dizzying number of times, the man bows to you and leaves your court. Cool. Alright. I don't know. What should I do? No. Let's look into our mercenaries. I kind of want some goblin mercenaries. What else? How do I make more money? That's basically it. We can get a land tax. No, I removed the land tax already. I don't know. Just explore the realms. The West was a bust. Let's check out the eastern grasslands. The Farad Desert is a very warm place. Suited knights avoid this place as best as possible. The desert is filled with magic and mystery and holds within it the great artifact market. Press 1 to explore. The Eastern Trade Post. Come upon a small trading post settled on a dune. This is known locally as the Eastern Trading Post. You enter and are greeted warmly. Let's speak with the trade post master. Malik, the head trader. Malik or Malik? Who knows? What do you do here? Make sure the men are happy. Make sure passing caravans are doing their jobs. What do you trade? Anything we can, really. Whatever is currently in demand. We send caravans out of Farad to buy goods and then bring them back in to Farad to sell them. Sometimes the other way around. Tell me more about the desert. Not a great place for trade, but we do have somewhat of a monopoly on caravaning through here, so I can't. We do have somewhat of a. Those line breaks mess me up. Where are you from? Village of Reem, my lord. I'm local to these parts. That's why I've been able to carve out a living here. much money is trade with you worth to me? The deal would stand to make you somewhere in the range of 100 or so gold per year, maybe a little more if you have better roads or a bigger trade post to allow for better trade capacity. We don't claim to be able to make anyone rich, but every little helps. Right, my lord. Okay. Can we trade for them? Good, I agree. The trade let us both become moderately more wealthy because of this post. Yeah, I don't have a trade route. Nice. Let's go north. The near north is a cold place, though mild compared to the rest of the north. The place is filled with forts and places of violence such as Brawler's Pit and the Thick Blood Tavern. Sounds exciting. Find a lost knight wandering aimlessly. When he sees you, he falls to his knees and vows to join your service. Alright, let's go south now. The Parched Lands is an uncomfortably warm place. It's full of dry rock and hard sand. Little life survives. There's a rumor of demonic whispers, but no one knows the truth. Let's see if there is any. At Fort Kulak. Ooh, the bandits. Fort Kulak is an old bandit fortress that belongs to Gore the Bastard. The fort is garrisoned, and they won't give it up without blood or gold. Just attack it. My lord, we need to discuss troop assignments. Send all of my troops. Would you like to send Zrip, the Instrument of Fate? Yes. Tacitus, no. Stroud, the Titan of Death, no. No. I don't think we need the fruit. Alright, battle score of your forces total. 2 barrels of... Wait. I accidentally took the fruit. Oh well. Yeah, let's watch the battle. The crescent moon adorns the battlefield. Do you wish to launch the attack or wait a while in hopes of more favorable weather? Yeah, send the army. No weather events during the battle due to calm weather. Got it. Under a half moon, your army marches out, shouting to fight the moonlit opponent. Several of your men turn around and reveal their behinds to taunt the enemy. You fight forward and gain the advantage, managing to overwhelm the lost soldiers, peasants, one bandit of our own, killing 505 of their bandits.
Yeah!
The people liked it. Cool. Bandit level is down. Let's instate a hero here. Tacitus? Alright. Cool. Fort Kulak is an old bandit fortress that once belonged to Gore the Bastard. It now belongs to you and your men. It is ruled by your instated general Tacitus the Stooge Sailor, who's bound to you. The fort currently holds no soldiers in its garrisons. Manage the garrison? Add soldiers. I have 1,287. let's send 99. Sure. Cool. Can't explore anymore. Public opinion is down. Visit other buildings. The library, artifact hall. Maybe we should build something. That'll get public opinion up, right? You know what? Let's visit the prison. How many prisoners do I have? 2. Let's have them fight to the death. Ruker the tax dodger and Thymotes the tax dodger. Just a real brawl here. My money's on Thymotes. Prison rules. Rehabilitation? Nah. Alright, so let's get a library, I guess. Productivity buildings. Sturdy scythes and pitchforks. Sure. Get some better harvests. What else? Income buildings. Guilds and order buildings. Emissary hut. Where's the library? Okay, throne room. Oh no, I didn't want to. Hang on. Way off on heading. Yeah, I accidentally pressed 0. Kingdom upgrades. I want 7. Here we go. Library. Can't afford it. Let's get some booze in the throne room. I don't know, man. Let's end the year. Your steward, Gokok the Undamaged, bows to you and says, I've dealt with 97 visitors and petitioners for you. More fruits, spending, earning, executing, hiring. Better public opinion. Interesting. Alright. Lots of bandits. We can keep attacking rebels, apparently. attack the circle of bannered goals called guardians. Man, that's tough to say. Get a little information. Lands that we would need to capture before their main camp. They have barely any gold in their coffers. Let's invade. Altered. Yeah, send in all my champions. Use all fruits. Watch the battle. Windy Sky sweeps the battlefield. Do you wish to launch the attack or wait a while in hopes of more favorable? Send the army forth. Ooh, they get 50% invasion defense. Harsh winds. Your army very quickly marches out to meet its rival. Your army maintains its composure as it bursts forward to confront the enemy. There was only... Wait. Shroud, the Titan of Death, grabs a bow and fires a full quiver of arrows at the enemy lines with every arrow hitting its target. No ally losses, enemy losses. That's all there was? Shroud, the Titan of Death, shouts, "Let's see how pretty your corpses will be." Shroud, the Titan of Death, grabs a bow and shoots the enemy lines, hitting several fighters. You manage to form an effective pincer and overrun your opponent's ranks. You lost 2 soldiers and a peasant. The invasion was a success and your troops gained land and glory. A land from them, -1 land for them. Relationship down with them. Public opinion. Okay, I didn't realize they were smaller. 96 troops versus my 6,420. Got it. Year 3 dawns, and with it comes a little more than whispers. Alright, let's, minus 169 years in games have passed. Years have passed. In-game years have... I cannot talk this late at night. May mess up if you change the year. Yeah. Okay. What is extras? Let's save the game. Choose the name of your save file. I don't even remember my king's name anymore. So if I go to load... Oh, I had a space. Hang on. No spaces, yeah. Did they lie about 1337? All right, let's try. Welcome to WARSIM. Um, oh. Is this just for this one screen? Yeah. Done our instant new game. Beta mode. Alright, well. That was a lot of reading. I think I'm going to read up on the game. Maybe look at some guides to know what I should actually be doing. Um, uh, Gameplay basics. I don't know, man. I have no clue. Secrets. Cheats. I'll maybe use Google or something. Anyways, for now.